Hi, here's another video of quick updates of my orchids. It's on a shelf. I put my orchids on a shelf right now because I am running out of growing space, and I think I just thought that I should, somehow stack them so that they grow vertically, so I don't have to sacrifice too much area. Okay, I'm not sure what this video is gonna be about, but basically I think we'll just do a quick rundown of whatever that has interesting things to show you. The one you're looking at right now is a no ID peasant fowl that I got from one of the botanical gardens I went to. It's been a year that I had it. It's given me two really cool root since end of last year, and this one just recently came out about 2 weeks ago. It's again lava rocks and a mixture of lava rock and sphagnum moss, probably about 50-50 because it's in a net pot, and then I just kind of hang it, so it's kind of almost like a mounted growing method, but using a net pot. This is the newest growth from this orchid. These two leaves grew under my care, but it's not bigger than the one before, so I think it is still trying to grow enough roots to be able to get enough moisture and nutrients. But also I noticed that these two new leaves are narrower than the one before, or the other ones before. One of my orchid friends from Taiwan is saying that maybe this one needs a little bit more light, because he said that in his experience, orchids that have, especially fowl, that have enough sunlight, typically their leaves are slightly fatter or wider, and if your fowls are not getting enough sunlight, the leaf will also be really dark green, and it'll tend to be narrower. Okay, so this one is, one of my variegated phalaenopsis, and it's giving me a new leaf in the middle, so I'm happy about that. This one too is giving me a new leaf, but it's still pretty small, that it's not obvious yet. Okay, let's see. This is obviously not a peasant fowl. It's fowl Stewartiana, and it's giving me a new leaf in the middle. And then these are just regular fowls with, they're working on new leaves. And then here we have 5 different no ID fowls, and then each one of them all have new leaf coming out. And then these are the ICU ones. And unfortunately, I got these two at the same time. But this one, somehow I managed to rot some of its roots. It's still got 2 or 3 really good roots, but the rest are really just kind of blah. And you can tell the leaves are wrinkly. So at one point it was pretty dehydrated due to root rot. So now I'm just trying to revive it using semi-water culture. Because right now you can tell there's really literally pretty much no water in there. So I usually let it go bone dry for like a day, maybe 2, and then I add more water to it at the bottom. Hopefully this one will come back. And then these are just my other 2 Dendrobium that are still... this one, the one on the right, is still winter resting, but this one, I didn't do a really good job giving them winter rest, so this one is actually giving me a keiki. Oh well, as long as it's not dead, I think I'm okay. That's about it. And then some Oncidiums, and then also a fowl in the back in full water culture. I'll do other videos to introduce them to you. And then obviously I have some other species fowls here in full water culture. They all like it so far. they're working on new leaves or new roots. And what's this one? This one, I think it's a primary hybrid. Yeah, it's Violacea and Zebrina. Anyway, this one I think is overall doing pretty okay, given that it has a new root. And the leaf looks firm. Although I would like to see a new leaf coming out, but you know, maybe it's not ready. And I think this is almost a mature size. So in the near future, we should be seeing its first bloom. Until then, I will definitely give you an update on this one. Alright, so this is pretty much the update for today. Have a good one.